What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Lil Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj, and today we're here with Sons of Anarchy, Season 6, Episode 7, Sweet and Vaded. Okay. Oh, Reenie's here, guys. She's chilling. She got a new playpen today. She doesn't like it, so she's been hanging out with me. You ready for a nap, aren't you? Say hi to the people. Let them know. How you doing? Yep, all of that. And then some, right? Yep, doing great. But yeah, Sons. Last episode was good. I mean, you know, you had those corrupt cops trying to pick on the Sons for going through their area, but they read the room and they got it right. And Jax let Juice know, hey, you ain't got to act out. You ain't got to prove yourself. You're good in my books. I think Jax is kind of giving everybody a clean slate at this point. Everybody has done everything he said. They put up with, you know, his mistakes. And, you know, when his mistakes nearly costed everybody in, ain't nobody giving him too hard of a time. You know, everybody's forgiven. So I think he's like, okay, they've forgiven me. I can forgive everybody else. I need to let my club in. I need to let everybody in. Because if not, it's going to lead me down this bad path. And it nearly cost everybody their lives. So, yeah. They all agreed across the board that they need to get out of this guns business, and they need to turn legit across the Sons network. So everybody pretty much agreed, and yeah, I don't know where we go from here. Tara still has her trial, of course. The lady, the mayor, I believe she wants to push it up. So they're really giving her a hard time about everything. She's still trying to push for this divorce, figure out what she want to do with her kids, which is going to put her and Jax at odds, which ain't good. I mean, there's still a few open-ended storylines. You never know which one they're going to pick up on. So let's just jump into it and see what they got this week. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. Pick up the pieces.
Days I have been searching. I don't condemn, I don't convert. With you I share this gift. Love is my religion.
Coops and sweets.
Love is my religion. Love is my religion.
Wow, look who popped in.
3 months front.
Look at that. You don't look too happy.
Appreciate you letting us set up here.
How long you need it?
I'm not sure. Still don't know if we're going to be able to rebuild a TM.
If this block wasn't half empty, I'd never be able to get you in here.
This block is half empty because you're buying them all out for 50 cents on the dollar. So who's the real bad guy here?
Yeah, it might be me. I thought I was bringing opportunity to the city.
Where are we at with our opportunity?
We'd be breaking ground next month if Damon Pope hadn't been murdered.
Pope Enterprises is still on board.
Yeah, but the transfer of power has slowed everything down, and your maintenance contracts don't kick in until the equipment's rolling, and that might be another 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that man. He's losing everything. Tara? Blood trends? Or you're building a blood supply? What, for the kids? And
That should be everything.
okay. New ice cream headquarters.
I want Jax Teller and the Sons of Anarchy testify that the MCs sold you the KG-9 that
That's what she really
in the
wants.
hands of Matthew Jennings, and you'll walk away back to your legit business. This will be my one and only offer. You have 24 hours.
Don't give her shit.
Welcome to the new clubhouse. I wanted our first order of business to be voting in on new patches. Before I do that, I think it's only fair they know exactly where the club is at. I'm gonna cut Connor loose today, make sure everything moves forward with Clay.
My guess it's going to be pretty slow for a while. As far as the maintenance contract for Charming Heights goes, looks like that's not going to happen until the fall.
Let's just keep looking for ways to earn that don't put us in the fire. All in favor of making these 3 men Redwood Original? Yay!
Yeah.
Opposed? Welcome to South Crow, boys!
New people! Yay. They don't be lasting, so I ain't gonna get too excited. Most of the last members are all dead.
There's one more name I want to put on the table. Rat Boy. As a sponsor, I think he deserves a full patch. So, all in favor of making George Skogstrom a member of Redwood Original. Yay.
Yeah.
Congrats, Rat.
Go get him. Yeah?
They like to play it all serious. They play so fucking much.
Sit down.
At the table?
No, on my dick. Yeah, at the table. I need you to cut off that prospect worker.
He's trying to figure out what the fuck he did.
Replace it with this, young brother.
There you go. He was stressed. See, son, there we go. We're getting the lightness back, y'all, because it's been dark for a while. It's like, all right, cool. Let's take a step back from all this.
What happened?
Exactly what you heard.
Historical shit.
They are very pissed off.
And they don't like black people.
Yeah.
I guess Irish Kings ain't as racially open-minded as MC.
Yeah.
Nice. Something like that.
How we're gonna fix that problem?
We're working on something. I'll bring you in the
Middle
loop as
man.
soon as I know more.
Cutting his ass loose?
Yeah. I'm tired of blood for blood. Tell Galen I'm honoring his demands. We'll run the guns through Clay. But we all know that plan's a risk. If it falls through, I want the Kings to know that Marks is still willing to distribute. I'll pass it along.
Patterson wants the gun source. What you gonna do?
Right.
I'm gonna think about you.
Venus. She came by DOC.
Oh, you met my girl. She came by there with Klein?
No, a Shiner. It's her mother.
Alice? Shit. What now?
Alice got custody of Venus's nephew, and now she's worried about the kid.
Her nephew?
Yeah, Joey.
Time's up, Padilla.
Jesus Christ. That's, watch it. You gotta get that kid away from Alice. When she's bad, she's gonna hurt that boy.
Let's go.
Seriously, ask Jax to help Venus. Okay? You do that for me?
Yeah, okay.
Please.
Well, Tig like Venus.
Ties are twisted tight in that bunch. Doctor won't budge either. I need someone from outside the family
You're
circle.
going to lose, so stop trying to set people up.
Follow Borowski.
Oh, what did that shark want?
I think he was headed to the same house. He runs support, doesn't he?
He thinks he does. Look into him. Maybe there's a connection with the MC or the biz lads.
Maybe she's here for the banana split.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's the special for today.
She came to DOC looking for Nero for family problem. She needs help.
We owe him.
Mom, we're on everyone's radar right now. We gotta keep the circle
I don't think
closed.
they want to do
She's in
much
trouble.
that's illegal.
Venus is like family to Nero, and he's family to me. So just hear her out.
So I have this nephew, and he's 15 years old. He's a sensitive thing. Has fallen into the very precarious care of my mother, Alice.
Yeah, Nero says she's really bad news.
Oh, Alice is a 24-hour network of bad news. Abuse abounds within the walls of that house.
What kind of abuse?
We need to know what we're dealing with here.
I was 10 years old when my inclinations began to dominate my gender direction. And my mother, Alice, would get me drunk and
Fuck.
and lovingly try to straighten me out.
Yes.
I, before long, having more sex than my hooker mama, lucrative child pornography service.
A what?
Needless to say, young Vincent Noon did not want to host
You
many
wanna look
slumber
to follow
parties
this
when he
story.
was a child.
Jesus Christ.
I tried to
Nothing to do
reason
with that stuff.
with boys. I'm sorry, but I'm literally at your mercy.
Venus did do y'all a favor.
I guess I'm just a sucker for a pretty face.
Oh, Jackson. Jackson, thank you.
Hey, you still friends with that city clerk in Lodi?
Yeah. Why?
I need to get a restraining order.
On Jax or on Gemma? She's playing real dirty.
Thank you, Rhoda. I am a river to my people.
Do those people include Jax Taylor and Nero Padilla?
What do you want?
Padilla was arrested yesterday.
Padilla and Teller applied for an escort license in your hood.
At the house I saw them at the other day.
I'm aware. That don't mean I'm involved.
Then get involved. Because I need something, and you're gonna get it for me.
And why would he
Now,
do
how the
that?
hell am I gonna do that?
I'm gonna spend my ever-dwindling resources inconveniencing every last one of your retirement funds.
She loved to threaten people. Looking at it from her end of the perspective, she's a pretty damn good mayor. But she's a menace. Ain't nobody taught these folks to bang on the door.
Oh, Christ.
Sorry, Johnny Bravo.
Young lady wants a word. We're here for Joey.
Alice!
And there
Joey.
he is.
Freddy's back!
Drinking and smoking.
Shouting, I can hear you.
They favor quite a bit.
Joey, go to your room.
Why?
Do what your grandma said.
Sweetheart, this is not a safe place for
Don't
you.
listen to the mutation, Joey. It'll fill your eyes.
Joey, I'm telling you the
Mutation is
truth, okay,
crazy
baby?
work.
Mama, don't do this today. Don't you ever touch me, bitch!
Oh my God! I didn't think he was actually gonna shoot it. Come on, Bobby!
She's getting away.
Venus said, "Focus on the plot." Side plot. I told y'all, son.
Please just go.
I figured that out. She running stoplights and her soccer mom vehicle.
His mother, Luna, I was 21 and still discovering my womanhood. Active, confused love. Joey was the result.
Kid, stop making them faces.
Why don't you just tell us he was your son? An agreement we both mutually accepted. We did not want him to know.
He is your son.
I am aware.
Y'all scratching up the SUV. Oh my God! Nobody told you to do that. We cannot. Oh my God! Oh my God!
What the hell is the matter with you?
I'm sorry, Jackson.
We lost the plate. Call Borowski. See if you can pull an address.
Time for that meeting.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what we got going on.
Everything all right?
I'm trying to figure it out.
You know this place? Happy Carousel?
No, but that was the name of their portrait studio.
Carousel's only happy when the kids ride naked.
I'm sorry.
Three. Hey. Venus.
Well, I got the half naked part right.
Joey. She drugged him. Hey, baby.
I need to burn this place down.
Come on.
Busted.
Hey, whoa, man.
Well,
Lean on.
look at Johnny Bravo.
That kid is coming with us.
I had a son once, and he forgot who he was, turned into a freak of the fringe. Because when he finds out what you are, he's gonna grow up hating you. Hating your lies.
Everybody ain't you, lady.
Hating the life you forced him into, and hating himself. The awful thing that turned out to be his fault.
Wow, Jack said I had enough. I've heard enough. He even let out a tear. He said that's fucked up.
You did this hood a service.
Yeah, because this is fucking sick.
I'll take care of it.
You should tell him the truth. I'm just not ready to lose him yet. And how'd you know you're gonna lose him? He finds out what you did for him today. He's gonna be proud as hell of you. I'm afraid Mother needs to suggest something else.
I'm so glad you're back, sweetheart.
I never left, Jim.
Yeah, Bobby, we thought you was leaving us, fool.
See you later.
Well, I asked her about the will and this guardian shit, and she told me that my commitment to the boys was wavering, so she picked another person to become the boys' guardian.
Who? Unser?
Margaret Murphy.
Are you
That's
kidding?
actually a much better.
And
This is probably part of the
Jim,
plan.
She's doing something else. I think that she is going to leave Jax and try to box us all out, away from our boys.
Either this is bait, so she can get the
Or is she-
restraining order on
Take
Gemma.
Thomas.
Yep, you got all the witnesses here.
I need to talk to you now.
Wants Gemma to assault
You
her.
two,
so she
Red,
can get
outside. Where's your lizard lawyer? I understand you've been busy making arrangements for my grandkids.
Yeah, I'm not having this conversation with you.
the- This was
You
strategic.
better calm down or I'm gonna go.
Well, I don't know if Tara can get the restraining order off of that, but Margaret can. Part of the plan, look. What is she doing?
What are
are you doing with Mullen?
What I do with my family is none of your business. Those boys will not be raised in Charming. They will not know this life, and they will not know their angry and psychotic grandmother.
Ooh.
Evil old whore.
Oh, wow.
You're lucky you're pregnant.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Jesus!
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
She attacked me.
Oh,
Talking
wow.
about.
The setup was crazy, y'all.
My baby.
Oh my God.
My God. Wendy, like, this is going a little bit too
You
far.
did.
I didn't do that. Yes, you did. We all saw it.
They set Gemma up bad.
Are you okay?
She's the one. Take her out of here.
Wow. Tara, she's playing dirty. And I know that fucking hurt. The hell did she put down their glasses?
Oh my God.
She wouldn't let anyone else help her.
What do you want me to do?
I'll be found in paint black on you.
Wendy's starting to contemplate this whole plan. She's like, this is all fucking
Have you
far.
ever seen the president? At these tracks are the same. You can hear me. Crash this train. If you bring our troops home,
Kid's like, I'm going to keep you safe.
it smells cause it ain't.
What is
Fair
this?
to say that these tracks are the same.
I lost our baby girl.
He lied.
No.
Is she lying? That's a little far. Is that a lie?
So sorry.
Was she ever even pregnant?
I can't be around her anymore, Jax.
Was she ever even pregnant?
She kicked me in the stomach.
I don't think she was ever
Person
pregnant.
does that.
I think she lied about that. This plan was in the making for a very long time.
She's so violent, Jax. I don't even tell you half the things that happen. I don't ever want her near our children again. Promise me.
It's hurting him to even say that because that's his mama, but
You promise.
I promise. Babe, I promise.
that's how she gets Jax to sign the paper. But I don't think she was ever pregnant. Lowen looking like the scandal.
Your soul.
Tyra like, don't forget I paid you.
Fair to say, God, if you can hear me.
Lowen like, I didn't know it was gonna go this far.
It ain't hard to tell. I said, my God, if you can hear me. Crash this train.
So her husband, and her boyfriend in jail. Nasty work. Well, that was the conclusion of this one. A very sweet and Vaded episode. There was some lightness in the very vast darkness. Like I said, it's just cracking through, but there's still a lot of darkness around here. Got into Venus's backstory with her child and the mom. The mom was the whole family really was just sick and rotten inside. Just the stuff she was saying, and then you can't even have no type of sympathy for her because she's not even like she was a good mom or grandmother. She was fucking sitting there feeding this child alcohol and drugged him and had him smoking weed and doing this shit on the daily. Like, talk about fucking somebody up early on. And then to find out Venus's backstory where Venus was being molested by fucking adults because she wanted to straighten him out. And that led down all the deviant paths that he ended up on. Not everybody is fit to be parents. We know that, but like, that isn't a very extreme example, and I'm sure that has probably happened in real life several times over. Horrible. But Venus has a lot of love in her life, and Tig might have found a soulmate, somebody that can match his crazy. There's that. Tara and her elaborate plot, which turning everybody against Gemma right now, only later to find out that Tara set this whole thing up. It's really an ultimate betrayal. And I understand. I watched all 6 seasons up to this point. 5.5, whatever. I understand everything they went through, the amount of stress she's under, what she's went through, what the risks were. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have. So her being, you know, the old lady of the club, I just couldn't imagine. So I understand. I mean, I low-key feel like it would have been better if she just confronted Jackson, straight up asked for the divorce. She's doing all this other shit for the sake of argument. And, well, that's not really even what it's about. I don't think she cares about arguing. It's more so just like what happens to the kids because she's about to go to jail. She's preparing for that. And then it's like, she does all this, right? What if she doesn't even go to jail? Like, all of that was for nothing. But she doesn't know that. She has to act based off of the information she has now and prepare for a potential future. And it's just like she's burning all the bridges to do so. And yeah, this is just a very interesting storyline for her. And it just sucks because there's only a season after this. I don't know. There's no repairing their relationship. I think this is truly the end. And it sucks because it's not very often that you watch a two characters love story. You know, of course, every relationship has hiccups. Sometimes on TV they break up, but it's just like, I don't think this one is repairable. Like, it's not often you watch a love story and in the end they just really end up not liking each other or becoming, on opposite sides. That's a very rare story, which is where it looks like it's heading. Wow. But yeah, I don't know if there's hope for Nero, because how well he was set up and how obvious it was, and the fact that it doesn't matter how much intelligence Eli has, there are so many people who just want to take the plain obvious and run with it and not actually put deep thought, which that's a whole nother conversation about how the justice system is, and they just want to close cases and an innocent person can go down for something. But how they be looking at it is, you've done this, and this, and they don't look at it as, oh, you served your time, you paid your debt to society. They look at it as, no, you're a criminal, you're a terrible person, you've done this, and this, you probably done worse that you never got caught for, you deserve this, and that's how they look at it. So it's just like, not much hope for Nero. And then when they look at your record, they're like, oh, yeah, okay. And you know what I mean? So, not looking good for him. But the club itself, as in everybody else, they seem to be starting to heal. I'm seeing smiles, laughter, unity. We got new members. We promoted Rat. He was our last prospect. So everybody's patched in. We got, some newbies to replace the ones we lost. I mean, not fully replaced, but to fill the seats at least. And we will see where this goes from here. It just ain't looking good. But with that all being said, thank you guys for watching. Of course, you know what you guys thought. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for more Sons of Anarchy.